Hello, my friends. This is Jerry Jokoy, and I'm here to talk about this Sunday. And I've got my big old cup of large coffee. I didn't order, Don Quixote, come here. Did I order come here. Come here, Boobus. Come here. Say hi to everybody, you ding-a-ling. Okay, he's not going to do it. He's laying down right there. Oh, he's got his deer stag. Anyway, yeah, today is Sunday. S-U-N-D-A-Y. You ever wonder why it's Sunday? Sun worship. The Native Americans pray to the east or the west. There's the 7 directions: north, south, east, west, up, down, and within. Within is the most important one ever. I didn't know anything about that direction. I mean, I knew the sun or the medicine wheel, but I didn't know what that was until I entered it myself. Also, I didn't know what Jesus meant when he said, "Lo here, lo there, for the kingdom of heaven within it is now." Once you enter that, you know it. So I'm not just babbling something that I heard or somebody said. When you know it, you know it. And I want to help everybody know it, but I also have to respect we come to this third dimension for a reason. This is the hardest school in the universe that I'm aware of. Earth is it. It's a prison planet. We are brainwashed from cradle to grave, and a lot of us never find our way out, a small percentage. But right now is an incredible time. It's called the Great Awakening. I got to be careful what I say because they'll flag the video and never post. But yeah, it's the Great Awakening. I know Jesus' purpose. I know it very, very well. And I've started tapping into my gifts, like Don Quixote, telepathy. I can't say the word. Telepathy. I can't say the word. I don't know why. Anyway, Don can use whatever that is, telepathy. I can't say the word. I don't know why. Anyway, I'm starting to use I'm not a psychic. I'm not saying I'm a psychic. I'm not. We all have psychic abilities. I'm just starting to learn, mostly at night, like when I wake up at 2 in the morning or early in the morning when I'm reflecting. But I'm starting to do, and I don't even know which switch, astral projection or psychic abilities. I'm able to remote view some things that it's something that already happened. I wasn't even part of it, but I'm able to insert myself and get a bird's eye view from others. It's really incredible. And now, as far as awakening, or the tree of life, the Garden of Eden, whatever, the Kundalini snake, I've only opened my heart chakra. That was about 2 weeks ago. I'm about 2 years into my awakening. And for 6 months or so, I thought I was awakened. I didn't think I was an ascended master, but I thought I was awakened. Then I heard David Icke say it first. That man is way the hell beyond where I'm like the starting line. He said, "We're never awakened, we're awakening." And that was a big epiphany for me because I thought I'd crossed a finish line of some kind. But I'll cross that finish line on my deathbed. And like in the Caddyshack, when Bill Murray said, yeah, the Dalai Lama whacked a ball and he went and got it and everything. And he's like, the Dalai Lama said, "There will be no exchange of money, but when you die on your deathbed, you will achieve total consciousness." He said. So I got that going for me because he was trying to impress all these big shots on the golf course and shit. It's pretty funny. Anyway, I'm probably all over the place, but that's okay. I'm still going to get my point across, I think. I'm going to do my best. For a guy like me that's had strokes and probably have a brain power the size of a garbanzo bean and all the drugs that I've done, I've done a lot of damage to myself. So I think I'm doing pretty good. But anyway, okay, let me get centered for a minute. Yeah, Sunday school. The sun dies in the west and resurrects in the east. It does it every day. And if you think the sun is just some magnificent natural accident, it's impossible. The sun's been burning for hundreds of thousands of years. What if the earth caught on fire and just burned? Do you think it's going to burn for hundreds of thousands of years? Now he wants to come say hi. And I'm not going to feed you right in the middle of the video, silly boy. yeah, the earth. I mean, yeah, the earth. If it caught on fire, it's not going to burn for. I have no idea what it would burn for, but let's just say a couple of years even. Come on, man, really? It's going to heat up the moon. So anyway, I'm not going to go there. I understand every society, the Shinto, the Aztecs, Christians, Muslims, Jews, it's all sun worship. It's all worshiping. No, Don, I'm doing the video. And stop telling me what to do. It's sun worship. And Jesus, died on the cross. Don't, Don, don't do that. He died on the cross, and he resurrected. He represents the Son of God, the S-U-N of God. And I understand the contrast, the yin yang, the balance of dark and light. I'm also a light bearer, like Lucifer, the bringer of light. Luz, Spanish, French, luz, light. And Lucifer, fur is it? Now I'm going to draw a blank. Latin for bringer, the light, bringer of light, Lucifer. I know religion has twisted everything to make us fear of everything and fear of the light. They literally have you afraid of the light, which is the knowledge, the truth. How can anybody? Well, I mean, I fell for it too. Why do you think I'm a little bit pissed still? I'm not over that. I'm still having to learn to forgive and understand where it got me. I wouldn't have got where I am if I never believed all the bullshit that I believed. If I was still falling for religion, politics, food pyramids, public education, all of that. It's all systems of control. Religion comes from the Latin word religio or religar, and that means to tie back or fasten. That's what it does. Nowhere in the Bible, the Torah, or the Quran does it talk about consciousness. It talks about looking inward, like I said already. Lo here, lo there, for the kingdom of heaven is within us now. But everybody can't. They have eyes that can't see and ears that can't hear. So they just see the words. They take everything at face value. They haven't learned to have their own gnosis. When you have your gnosis, we all have it, but we don't use it because we think, oh, I've made the right pledges to Jesus. I've asked God for taps of the magic wand. The preachers doused me with holy water. I'll just sit on my ass until I die. Then I'll go to the kingdom of heaven, which is a goddamn joke. It's bullshit. Pardon my French. But it frankly pisses me off because they're robbing the most beautiful thing we have, and that's our spiritual connection to God, our connection to the divinity. And yeah, I understand that, again, I had to do this to get where I am. And so did everybody else have to do everything they've been through to get where they are. But it's time we have this great awakening. And collectively, we raise out of this third dimension to the fifth dimension where we can live peaceful, loving, like they do on the Pleiades star system. Look, I'm wearing my Pleiades ground crew shirt. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not trying to be arrogant. I'm really not. I don't know shit. I just know a drop in the bucket. I still have thousands of gallons to fill up, a drop at a time. I tried Don Quixote. And I'm doing the work. I'm doing my shadow work, my light work every night. Every month, I set my intentions at the first of the lunar cycle, something I never thought of to do before. But, I set my intentions at the first of the month. And every night I work in those, I ask my higher self, like, Don, quit telling me what to do. I ask my higher self, what can I do tomorrow to show more love to the universe? Or what can I do tomorrow to have more, to increase my spirituality? Whatever it is I want to know. I work on that one thing for that month. And it's almost a new lunar cycle, so I'll have to start anew, set my intentions, and do it again. I'm learning to connect with the sun, the moon, the earth, Mother Gaia, everything. All of these things were connected. But we're so distracted with work, jobs, impressing everybody, keeping up with the Joneses and all this shit that we lost our connection to the divine, to the universe around us that we're all intertwined with, this thing called consciousness. I wasn't even aware of what consciousness was until about 2 years ago. And honestly, even that, the first gnosis I had was that our brains are not where our memories are. The brain is like the radio or the TV. It's receiving the signal and it pulls the memories and everything out of the Akashic records. Don't knock the thing down, Don Quixote. So our brain is like the radio. It's grabbing the radio waves and playing the, on music on the radio, on the speakers. TV gets the signals and then plays, you see the image. Our brain retrieves the memories and whatever. We have unlimited knowledge. All of us do. And we're unaware of it until we have to enter that kingdom of heaven or eat from the tree of see, I'm messing things up. They think that the other thing people think in the Bible, Jesus was talking to a serpent. Jesus was talking to the Kundalini snake. He was opening his chakras, which I know very little about because I've only opened one. I didn't start out the root chakra. I started out right here a few weeks ago. My first one, I'm 2 years into it, and I've only opened one chakra. And that's right here in my heart. That's the first one. It was an incredible experience. But I don't sit and meditate in lotus position. I do it when I'm laying down at night. That's more comfortable for me. And I learned that from Whitley Strieber. I've learned from the greatest masters, Dolores Cannon, Edgar Cayce, Billy Carson, Paul Wallace, Mauro Biglino. I mean, there's some great people. Jordan Maxwell. A lot of these are not with us. Some of these are, obviously, but I'm just a little fish. I'm just a little guy. But I figure if a guy like me that's been through everything I've been through and the mess that I am, if I can get it, then anybody can do it. Ask yourself, what is the truth? Do things with higher vibration. When I first heard Dolores Cannon talk about raise your vibration, I thought, what the hell does that mean? That doesn't make sense, raise your vibration. And at first, I just understood it as doing things with love. That's how I started communicating to God. I had to stop believing he was a man with a beard sitting in a chair over the clouds and understand that God is everywhere. So he's here, first of all, inside. I started saying, I love you, sending my deepest love and respect. And I asked God like this about 2 years ago, what would you have me know or do? And about 2 weeks later, I was standing there. I was looking at the TV facing east. There was nothing on the TV. I was just facing that direction, standing up. And I had my first gnosis, and that was that our brains are not where the memories are. The memories are in the consciousness. The brain retrieves them. And I mean, I understood. I could have wrote a book just on this profound understanding. And that was the first gnosis I ever had. I didn't even know what gnosis was. I've heard of Gnostics and everything, but I didn't know what it was. And so after that, it was like, man, now the first page of that book is open. I don't know how many pages I may have, maybe 3 or 4. I still have thousands of pages to go in this large-ass book of life, or whatever it is. And there's no operating manual. All I know to do is to keep asking my higher self to show me, point me in the right direction, tell me where I need to go, what I need to do, what I need to do next. But I hope this has been eye-opening or useful to somebody, because I know I'm at the early stages of my awakening. I'm not trying to act like I'm far along. I watch other people's videos. There's so many of them. These people that I'm just mentioning. There's a couple of women, one Canadian, Elizabeth April, and I learned a lot from her. There's a lot of people. There's the Alchemist. I can't remember her name, her channel, but she's amazing too. Anyway, I've learned a lot. To me, they're the masters because I'm just opening the door. But I feel like my infancy in this can help other people, because if I can do it, anybody can do it. I mean, seriously, I'm not playing with a full deck, really. Not beating myself up either. I'm not concerned about it. I'm happy with who I am. I'm cool with it. But facts are facts. Biggest thing, stop living in this world of fear. Raise your vibration. Do things with love. Let go of those fears and ask yourself, what is the truth regarding everything? Question everything we've ever been told. Food pyramids, religions, politics, public education, mainstream narratives. Anything they tell you is a conspiracy theory. If they're telling you on all the things, platforms, it's a conspiracy theory. I bet my ass on it. Anyway, I better stop it from here before they flag the video, before I even post it. I love you all. I hope anybody got something out of this. I know there's a lot. And again, I know I'm in the beginning. I'm not trying to pretend that I'm real far along. I know I'm not. But I just feel like my infancy in this can be helpful to some people. Maybe they think this guy can give something. One thing he said, maybe that's the one little seed that planted that you'll go a month from now, a year from now, or right now, you'll go, whoa. I think that I get that. I know what he's talking about. And if you do, congratulations. Share it. Help spread the seeds of love. I'm learning to use the weapon of love. And I love you all. God bless and take care.